And we are back again, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. UTR proudly presents Talk Yo Shit. Did you miss us? We missed y'all. Excuse me for the laughter. We having some technical difficulties on this rainy Saturday afternoon. But with that being said, we got a story time tonight, so we figure we end this year off with a bang. We figure we end this season off with something great. So with that being said, before we get into it, how's everybody doing this here afternoon? How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Everybody good? Everybody living swell? Everybody feeling swell? I mean, let me know. Talk to me.
Feeling good, feeling great. How are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. As y'all see, I got my bad shit on tonight. Yellow, yellow, yellow. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said,
Not no yellow.
yes, this is yellow.
It look
Yellow.
white. I'm dead ass. It
No,
look
no,
white
no,
to
no, no,
me.
no, 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 no. I understand it's the light I'm under. You know what I mean? I said I should do a different light tonight, but ain't gonna happen. But we gonna get into it. Like I say, tonight is a story time. We gonna give our comments and our thoughts on these stories. So with that being said, we're gonna hand it off to the
Wait,
professor. Yes,
before we
ma'am.
start that, this is our last show right before Thanksgiving. Everybody just give us one thing that you're thankful for tonight before we even get into the show. Give us one
Okay.
thing that you're thankful for.
Okay. Well, anybody want to start? Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna ask if anybody want to start. We're gonna hand it off to Heather B, our creator.
Honestly, what I'm thankful for right now is continuously being stable in life. That is the number one thing, just because right now we not going to get too political, but we all know what's been going on this last year. It's been a hard one. So right now I am definitely grateful for stability in life.
Okay. Meech, what you thankful for, my guy?
Mm. Just just being able to wake up to see more tomorrows, because not too many people is fortunate to have that. So to be able to like wake up to another tomorrow, rest, and wake back up to see another day is always a blessing.
Mm, okay. Well, I'm thankful for honestly my family and my friends, and most importantly, the four people on this screen. I mean, these four, they have gotten me through some really trying and triumph and some dark times in my life, and being able to talk to them has really been a blessing. So whether if anybody has never told y'all are a blessing in at least one person's life, and that's mine. So I'm really thankful for everybody that's on this screen, and I'm also thankful for the people who watch us on a constant basis, even not on a constant basis. You guys make this show worthwhile. Y'all make what we do worthwhile. So I'm really thankful for everything that the four on the screen bring to the table, and what everybody brings to the show when y'all watch us. I appreciate this show just in general. Double A, what's up, bro?
Prosperity. And that may look different in everyone's book, but you know, I know none of us on this script. Well, I speak for myself. I'm not the richest guy in the world, but I know there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out here that's doing way worse than what I'm doing. So, the fact that I can I have a roof over my head, I got clean threads on my back, I got thus far good acting Wi-Fi. I would definitely say I'm thankful for prosperity. So
It's always a beautiful thing. It's always a beautiful thing. And last but not least, Professor, what you thankful for?
Sorry. If y'all see me looking up, there's a crack in my window on my ceiling, like right above my bed. I don't need to start raining on my bed. I'm just thankful for life. I'm thankful for my family, my friends, people that are considered family that are not blood. I'm just thankful for everybody.
Okay. We all got. So with that being said, in the comments, tell us what you thankful for. Tell us what you thankful for. Tell us what you're grateful for, because we are going into Thanksgiving within the next couple of weeks, and it's a time to be thankful, because a lot of us, you know what I mean. We have lost people. We have lost situations, and like Heather B pointed out, like, you know, it hasn't been the greatest year economically for a lot of us as far as the whole country. And you know, it's a lot to be thankful for. It's also stuff that's not to be thankful for, but we just gonna concentrate on the good this time. And with that being said, I'm gonna hand the baton on to the professor with these crazy. So that's
We're gonna go straight into the gusto. This one is called a shitty situation. Remember, these are from Reddit, okay? This is part of the Reddit files. Yeah.
So y'all know this is not written to us, even though we take the stories y'all give to us and we put them out there. But this is not from this is not personally written. This is from Reddit. So just know. So with that being said, let's get it.
I walked in on my mom eating my dad's ass. And I want to die. I'm still shaken up about it. And I haven't been home since. It happened last night when I was scrolling on my phone and I noticed my battery was low. And I remembered that I lent my charger to my mom earlier that day. So I walk into my parents' bedroom and I didn't hear anything strange before entering, but nothing could have prepared me for what the sight I saw was. I don't want to get into details, but I'm still pretty scarred. But basically, my mom was on all fours eating my dad's ass. I was so fucking traumatized that I closed the door immediately and ran back to my room. I don't know what to make of this imagery. At the time, I felt like I was going to have a full-blown panic attack, but I eventually calmed down after a little while. And luckily enough, I found my old charger in my drawer. I've been at my friend's house since this morning, and I have no idea of what I'm going to do. I'm going to come home, but I want to come home, but my parents called me a few times, but I don't think I could talk to them right now. What should I do?
Stay out of grown folk business, first of all. That's one. And two, mom, your ass eating skills must be trash, because no noises, no nothing. It wasn't no it wasn't no moaning, no groaning, no nothing. It was just dead silence while you was. And then the fact that you were all fours is what make it even funnier, honestly. But
maybe it was quiet because they knew that the daughter was in the house.
Hey, learn how to knock.
That's the only thing I was going to say. Like, normally, if a parent's door is closed, knock. You don't know what I don't give a damn if you don't hear anything going on or not. Just barging into your parents' room, you have no idea what you're gonna run into. You can't just make the era that you knock. Okay.
I was raised in the era where you knock on the door before you come in, and you had to wait till they say come in, because it let you open that door and they didn't say come in, get the fuck out.
Yeah, might be grown folks things happening behind that door.
You are always supposed to announce yourself. You don't just barge into rooms like that. You do not, especially your parents' room. So it's going to be an interesting conversation when she gets back home. But
I mean, they don't know, so it might be, it might not.
I know
it's going to be hard for her because it's like she still unfortunately, she's going to have that image burned in her brain for the rest of her life.
Yeah, so I mean, it's hard to explain why that. It's hard.
You might just bury it. She might just be like, we're just gonna forget that. I need time to eventually.
I mean, it's gonna hard to be explained why daddy legs was in the air. I'm just saying. That's hard to explain. It's hard to explain.
Damn.
Now it's kind of easy to explain why mama's legs is in the air. Like, you know what I mean? Like, look, we was doing grown folk shit, but mind your business. You know what I mean? But daddy's legs in the air and mama on all fours. It's a bit much for a woman to see. I mean, I think it's even a bit much for a man to see.
It don't matter. You're the kid. These are your parents. It don't matter.
Hey, look. I don't walk in on my daughter. I don't walk in on the top of two on my parents.
The fact that they had to see that, scarring enough.
Thank God I ain't never had to.
I done walked in on my parents and look at me. Graduated with a 1.68. So
yeah, that's
not that bad. It's not that bad. Not
That's
that
not
bad.
nothing to brag about. I'm just.
I ain't say it was nothing to brag about, but I mean, I ain't that much off the rails. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know what you looking around for, A. But I done walked in on my parents a time or two in my life, so yeah.
Hell no.
I almost walked in on my mama. Luckily, their reflexes was real fast. As soon as they seen the door open, close the door. Okay, all right.
Ew.
Say no more.
It's hard to nothing. Never
Nope,
mind.
nope. None of our parents. Mm-mm.
No, it was actually kind of funny because my dad tried to explain it to me the next morning.
It's the fact that he actually did decide to explain it the next morning.
Look, son, what you saw? I know what I saw. And ironically, 9 months later, my sister appeared, so I know what I saw.
So it was a success. Okay.
Very much. One shooting blanks back in the 90s, believe.
What are your
But anyway.
thoughts, Aaron?
I think y'all got all the thoughts out at this point. I mean, your parents is grown. You don't pay no rent there. You care to share why you got the Home Alone face?
My mama's in the comments.
I think we should go to the comments. Is what I have to say now. I think we should go to the comments.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, I
nasty.
think everything else is
Okay.
else has been explained to the core.
We'll
So
do it.
yeah.
But look, I walked in. I was thinking I was going there to ask my dad a question, and it wasn't supposed to be for me to see. But hey, ironically, I got a baby sister. Then the nigga gonna try to pass her off as a Christmas gift. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to the comments.
I'm weak.
Zakia's in the building. She says, "Hey, UTR. Hey, Zakia."
Hey,
Seven's in the building. She says, "Should have knocked on the door."
hey, Seven.
Zakia says, "I'm thankful for good health, family, friends, career, a savings, shelter, and transportation. Most importantly, God's grace." Jonathan is in the building. What's up? Welcome.
How you doing? What's good, my guy?
He says, "Yep, always not." Janet is in the building.
That's my mama, y'all.
Welcome.
Hey.
Okay, she said, "Yes, you did." She said we was getting it. Wait.
Mama, look. I get the jokes, all right. But I know I brought it up, but Mama, please don't elaborate, because
No, please elaborate. They always asking my mama.
do not elaborate. I don't give a shit what she say. Do not elaborate. Do not elaborate.
All of a sudden.
Look, Pops just turned 69. Happy birthday to my daddy too.
Hey, that's the right number too. We just turned
Williams.
69. Please elaborate.
No, absolutely not. Because I gotta explain that shit at motherfucking Thanksgiving dinner. So
No, that's
I
your
do not-
fault. You go
Back to the comments.
Mom's is crazy. Mom, I love you. I love you dearly. You know this.
We'll be waiting.
My cousin Uhuru, he's in the building. He says, "What up, UTR?"
What's
Hey.
good, my God? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's a lot going on out there in the world. Thank you for stopping. And you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. Appreciate you. Let's go.
This one is called.
Mom's is nasty.
This one is called I Didn't Do Anything. The Cheater's Anthem. I didn't do anything. My girlfriend, 22, complained of diarrhea from Tuesday through Thursday. She lives in an apartment with her roommate. She said it was probably something they ate. I asked if the roommate had it too, and she said yes. Girlfriend stays home from work, so I'm a good concerned boyfriend offering to do whatever she needs. By Friday, she's feeling better. At 1 a.m., she's on TikTok Live in a group room with 4 others answering personal questions off cards. I'm in bed at my house listening. They came to a question about toxic behaviors. She says, a few days ago, I showered with my ex, despite the fact that he says he doesn't even want me. I text her and she panicked. I could see her texting one of her other girls in the group. She didn't realize I was on the lie. She then tried to gaslight me and says it was a dream she had. The next day we meet and I asked to see what she texted her friend. Nothing there. I used the search function to search for her ex's name. Up popped a text from Tuesday to her roommate that she took a plan B. She grabbed her phone and said it was her roommate that took the plan B. and that's her business and it's private. She wouldn't show me anything else. I broke it off. All her friends were on TikTok Live that afternoon while she was telling them how she was gaslighting me, deleted texts, and had fake names in her phone. They had blocked me on TikTok after the breakup, but didn't realize I have 2 accounts. She's trying to reconcile, and 4 or more times has told me I didn't cheat. I didn't do anything. Edit to clarify, it wasn't really diarrhea. It was bleeding from the Plan B, and she was trying to explain to me why she was in the bathroom so much.
First of all, her lying skills are absolutely horrible. Why would you?
You gonna teach us how to lie on this show?
No, it's just the stupid. Like, if this is something that you're trying to keep away, I don't give a fuck how many pages you have. Somebody is always watching, and they're always going to open that bitch up. Why would you go on a live and openly talk about that shit thinking that it was protected or it wasn't going to get out somewhere or get back some way to your significant other? That's fucking stupid. But it just, the reason why I say it was just like lie after lie after lie after lie, and none of them made fucking sense whatsoever. You just kept going. It just kept going until the point where you could not hide that shit no more. And you still proceeded to go on another live and still talk about it. I'm like, girl, she just stupid. You fucked up a great relationship being just one of the dumbest motherfuckers ever. I'm sorry. That's all I really got to say about that shit.
So in other words, she is a fucking idiot. She is a fucking idiot.
I'm an avid believer in Gerald. Forgive me for this might be too soon for you, but
No, never.
I'm a firm believer of what happens in the dark comes to light. 12 months later, you got a little baby sister, right?
Hey, leave my mom and my daddy out of this.
I think that people who fuck over people never get away with murder. At the end of the day, if you out here doing bad, it's called karma. You have what's coming to you, whether you got loose lips or someone else leaks your business out. I believe that when you do good by people and that person shits on you, you have everything. You deserve everything that you have coming towards you. And I'm glad old boy found out about all her wrongdoings. I'm again. It never feels good to be the person on the other side of the coin. So the fact that she was that comfortable and she felt that whether it was a joke, whether it wasn't a joke, whether either way, I'm glad she's busted. Old boy can move on in his life and find a woman that he deserves.
Fuck your shit.
Say the fuck off lie.
I feel like people are too comfortable with telling their business to random strangers and being on live to tell it. And I don't know what kind of clout they get from behind it, but at some point it's like, how can you get mad when you got to take accountability? Because your dumb ass went on there and aired out your dirty laundry. And the fact that even if he wasn't there, I'm pretty sure he has friends who know who you are and know how you look, who could have also saw the live and came back and told him what was said. And here's another thing too. People are constantly recording people's lives. They are constantly recording it. So you can't even say X, Y, and Z. And then you had your friends block him for you to go on there and then sit up there and say how you gaslighting him. You trying to get back with him at the same time. Sweetheart, you have the day that you deserve, because that's some fucked up shit. I don't care how you put it.
Well, I'm gonna be like this. In the words of DJ Khaled, congratulations, you played yourself.
Well, we're not gonna sit here and act like somebody didn't just recently motherfucking get sued for fucking cheating. Like, come on.
Leave them folks alone.
I mean,
clout is never that serious. It's never that serious.
It was 1.7
but the thing about it is, like, not everybody deserves to know every aspect of your life.
Don't
Like,
nobody deserve to know the aspects of your life.
like
You want your life to be known if you go on live and say all this shit. Like, what are we doing here?
The reason
guess-
that people do that is because for some reason, people get applauded for their transparency, but it's like, you don't have to be that goddamn transparent because you don't know who's watching you. You don't know who's going to use this later as leverage against you. You do not know any of this. You're just speaking because you want people to know who you are. And even the most fucked up aspects of your life is drawing in people because either they can relate or it's the other side, they just laughing at you. But either way, you're chasing that attention and it's never fucking worth it.
Yeah. I mean, bottom line is like, stay the fuck off live. Why do people need to know your life story? It's not that serious. It's not that serious for you to broadcast what you've been doing and then think. And then thing that kills me about younger generations is that y'all broadcast y'all shit on live and then act surprised when the shit gets back to y'all spouse or the person y'all dealing with, and then act surprised when they do the logical thing like leave you. That's my problem. It's like, if you wouldn't have said anything, shit, you probably could have held that lie for some years if that was the case. But
so
no,
you're pro cheater in this situation, is what you're
no,
really
I'm
saying.
not pro cheater. But
the answer is not stay off live then, because actually at the end of the day, the live feature wasn't designed for that particular reason at all. If you want to be honestly and truthful about it.
Yes, it wasn't. But that's what I'm saying.
Saying stay off live is like saying your live could have lasted much longer if you wasn't on live. I think you're basically saying I'm rooting for the cheater.
No, it's basically saying like you brought this shit on yourself is what I'm saying.
No, because you can go on live and not tell your business. You can go on live,
but what did they do?
Have other? We could have other conversations. Like if you want to think about it, we're live now. We're not, we're not telling our personal business. We're
telling other people's personal business, and people can genuinely talk about it. But if you didn't write this story and get on live, we wouldn't be able to have nothing to talk about.
We would have other things to talk about.
well, Aaron, if you would stay the fuck off live, you would not be able to.
At the end of the day,
it's not even coming off live. It's the fact that you're so toxic that you told on yourself, and now you're mad at the fact that you told on yourself.
That you got caught.
Go on live. You can go on live and you can talk about everything under the sun, but that particular aspect, you didn't have to talk about it, but you did. And now you didn't got caught up. But live was not meant just for that. Live was for everybody to interact with each other. But that type of interaction is what fucked her up.
And the whole point is that she wasn't a trash individual.
You went on there and you told your business. Now you mad that the world is looking at you in a different light, and now that your person is looking at you in a different light.
The world, it's literally just her significant other, because the world.
Okay, well, her significant other. That happened to you. So, like I said, it's not even the fact of you. I'm pro cheater. It's the fact that you stupid as a motherfucker for letting this business out, and now you look crazy because you went on live and said this.
You can say you stupid because you went live and told on yourself, but you can't say the result or the way you fix this problem is not going live no more. How about you be a better girlfriend and stop cheating? How about you be a better person? How about you be a better person and stop telling lies? How about you be a better person and love yourself before you try to love somebody else? Because obviously, if you're doing all these extra lies and do all these other things that you're doing, you don't even love yourself at the end of the day. You don't respect yourself. You don't respect others. I can't have you as a friend. I can't have you as a spouse. I can't have you as a lover. I can't have you as nothing. Because one, you're lying to me, but you're also lying to yourself.
It's the action, basically. It's like at the end of the day, it's like you shouldn't even have been doing that, period. You should have been able to respect your relationship and the person that you're with enough. It's just even worse that it's like you're already trash for treating this relationship poorly and gaslighting this person. Is even worse that you decided that to go on fucking live to talk about it. It's like it was already a slippery slope. You made that shit even slippery. Like you just
And
now
let's
you
be
going
clear.
down the fucking hill.
She was
And,
on live
and,
with her
and, and the
friends.
slope wouldn't have been
No.
slippery if you wouldn't have went on live.
Wait, hear
No,
me out.
the slope will stay
No.
slippery. The slope is always going to be slippery because you out here doing dirt.
But
So
hear
the
me out.
slope
Okay,
always
she-
be slippery.
she's basically
yes,
doing
yes,
fuck shit.
morally, morally, it is
But
slippery.
she didn't
Okay, you
have-
guys, one at a time. Everybody
She
start
didn't even
going.
have to say it on live because those are her friends. So I'm pretty sure they already knew. So therefore, she didn't give a fuck about her relationship.
Period.
Period.
And that's what I'm saying. But then you're in the blind eye trying to get back with this person, but now this person doesn't want to be with you because you didn't already broadcast on live that you've been out here ducking and dodging at this point.
You know what? I don't mean to get religious right now, but thank God.
Go ahead,
God
bro.
that you went live and told your fucking business. I thank God for you.
And then look, this what makes it dumb.
What God works in mysterious ways.
I want to go find a life. Go ahead, Professor.
Bada bing.
But what made it dumb was this. You went live once, you got caught up, right? Then your stupid ass goes live again
That's
and
the
continues
point.
to tell on yourself like a dummy.
Like
Wait.
bitch, you didn't learn the first time. You
wait.
decided to go live again.
Right. Like she
Wait,
didn't
did you
learn.
thought I was coming back after you lied the first time? You
Right.
can go live as many times as you want now. I don't care if you go live.
Okay,
every
well,
day.
so we gonna say that live is the villain in this situation.
No.
Live is the
she-
villain in this
no,
situation.
she is the
Like I
main
said,
time
live
villain.
is what
She is
brought
definitely the
you
villain.
She's
to
the villain.
She's the villain.
Yeah,
Forget the
she's the
live.
villain, but like I said, live
Regardless.
is the common
No.
denominator. I should
No,
say.
her arrogance,
If-
her arrogance, her disrespect, her lack of showing her spouse the proper love that he deserves or she
Like,
deserves.
your
I
ego
don't
was
wanna-
that big that you thought that you could just literally go on motherfucking live, talk all your shit, and nobody was gonna find out, and you were
And
still
nobody was gonna
with
tell
your
him.
spouse. Your ego was that fucking big.
That's fucking dumb. Like that's fucking dumb. Like if you learn how to stay off live, shit wouldn't have went left.
It
No,
ain't
stop
even
saying
live.
that.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
That man probably wouldn't have found out till probably wouldn't have found out till the
Okay,
birth.
look, let me tell y'all. I'm finna
Oh, he
do
would've found
Gerald.
out.
I'm finna tell y'all what Gerald
How?
mine is right now. Let me tell y'all what Gerald mine is.
Okay.
Gerald is saying stay off live because if y'all ever notice, the only time Gerald posts anything
It's for this fucking show.
is for this group. He don't post shit.
I don't
That's
post
where
shit.
Gerald
I
mine
can have
is at.
3 fucking kids right now. The world would not know. That's the whole point.
Gerald
Yes.
don't post
Look,
shit.
now you
I
are
don't
your
post some
business
motherfucking thing.
about
I
your
don't
3
need
kids.
nobody in my
Now
business.
they
I don't
stand
need nobody in
with
my
us.
business. And that's the way I grew up. That's the way I grew up. Because think about it. We didn't grow up with live. So
We
therefore,
didn't grow up with none of this shit. We didn't have
Thank
this.
you. Thank you. So that makes it my
We're
point
older
even
than
more
Google.
valid. That makes my point even more
All we
valid.
had was
You
we
didn't
had-
motherfuckers
that's
didn't
it.
know shit about you until you told them.
Listen,
So
it doesn't make your point valid though, Jay.
it does.
The
It
valid
does.
point,
Hey, come
the valid
on,
point is do
man.
right by people who do right
No,
by you.
No, I'm gonna go even further. I'm gonna go even further.
I'm-
Here
I'm
we
gonna go
go.
even further. Look,
Point,
I
then we
gotta go
gotta
back to
move
my I gotta go
forward.
back to my semi fingers. Look, it's people that back in the day they used to have other families on the other side of the town because motherfuckers didn't know. Yes,
Are you
that's
really
true.
going there?
Yes,
really
I'm
went
going there, bro.
Gerald,
I'm going
there
there.
was
See,
none of this around. So no, you can't use
that's what
that.
I mean. That's
You
what I
can't
mean. You
use
straight
that.
up, Professor.
does that
all I'm
make
saying
it-
is
does it
stay
make
off
it
live
right,
and you
Gerald?
wouldn't have known shit. Is
Does
what
it
I'm
make
saying.
it right though, Gerald?
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's
Okay,
right by
then.
any
So you
means. I'm not
can't- you
saying that.
can't
But what
stop-
I'm saying is
stop
you
blaming the-
brought this
stop
shit on
blaming the
yourself.
sub-goals.
You brought it on yourself. Hey, that's all I'm saying. That's
She
all
brought
I'm saying.
herself when she lied, when she cheated, when she kept on going
But you
like.
got caught
I
because of
think we can
lies.
all
Because of
agree
lies.
No,
that
guess
she
what?
brought
You
on
wouldn't-
herself with
Wait, wait, wait.
everything
You
she
wouldn't
did.
get caught if you wasn't cheating. Period.
I think
You
we
got
can
caught
all.
because of live. Like I
Zero,
said, you could have had a whole other.
You
could,
trolling,
like I
man.
said,
You
you
trolling.
regardless of the fact
all
that
that
she,
shit. Like I said, probably wouldn't
Wait,
even have
let
known
me
to the
get it out. Let me get it
funeral.
out.
Probably wouldn't have known to the funeral if you wouldn't have stayed off
Gerald.
live.
Let me get it out.
No. Regardless of the fact, even if she didn't go live, you got motherfuckers that be word of mouth at the end of the day. So regardless of the fact, old boy was going to find out because she, like everyone says, she got too overconfident. She got too overconfident, and then she was over braggadocious about it. So in
We can all
retrospect,
agree that she's a trash individual.
No,
Look,
what I'm
and
saying is,
retro-
look. Even with word of mouth, you can be like, you gonna believe me or your lying eyes. So it's just like it really doesn't matter at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go through proof. You got to go through all types of. You're gonna have to have all type of resources for proof in order for me to get caught in that type of situation.
Yeah,
So
man.
what I'm saying is, if you stayed off live and not told on yourself, you would be fine at this point. But
If you were single, God forbid, the woman
God
that you're
forbid.
dating went to the grave of this magnitude. Because guess what? Me and
you would
you,
have found out until my funeral.
guess what? Me and you be digging her dead body up and putting the people all through that. You know what? God forbid if you were single and someone took you to the grave of that. Exactly. Me and you together.
Hold on. There you be. Look here, bitch. what you done did that you didn't tell me about? I'm talking to a dead body. No, absolutely.
I hear you, bro. Hey, he at the funeral going, who that nigga in the second row that's over there crying harder than me right now?
Facts. Or who that nigga all the way in the back row? Who's this family all the way in the back row that I know nothing about? Who is this? But to each his own. Let's go to the comments.
Oh, God.
Hey, Marcus Burnett, Mike Larry. Mike Larry, Marcus Burnett. We here. Let somebody come in that back row. We here.
A couple of grape sodas.
Let's get into the comments.
Sorry, y'all, I've been drinking.
Okay. Janet said LOL.
He explains a lot.
Earlier. Seven said exactly, why go on a live talking about it? People want clout so bad they forget real life. Honestly, if she cared about oh boy, she wouldn't have said shit. People cheat, let's be real. But the main thing that hurts is when the world is told. Next story, because we're going to keep going.
You know what? I'm not dealing with y'all.
I already saw your face, Gerald. Just keep...
y'all cheaters can have it. I'm going to find me one that ain't cheating.
Thank you.
It says, this one is called My Dad. My parents divorced last year after 25 years of marriage because my mom found out my dad was sleeping with her best friend, the woman I literally call aunt growing up. It broke my mom. Like, she barely eats, barely talks, and now my dad calls me last week to say he and Jen are engaged and they want me to be a bridesmaid because it would be symbolic of forgiveness. Forgiveness with 3 question marks. You destroyed our family, and now you want me to wear matching pastel dresses while you play pretend? I told him I wouldn't go, and he said I'm holding on to hate. I told him I'm holding on to boundaries. Everyone in my family is divided. Half think that I should be the bigger person, and the other half thinks I should go no contact. Honestly, I just want to move to another planet.
Well, moving to another planet is not happening, so I don't know what to tell you, baby girl. But I'm just gonna say you ain't gotta be. I mean, it all depends on you at the end of the day. You feel in your heart of hearts that you can forgive your father for what the thing that happened between you and your mother. That's fine and dandy. You don't even have to go to this new situation. But it all depends on you. It all depends on you at the end of the day. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm going to say the father is very shitty. For you to try to force your daughter to go to a wedding of the woman she called her aunt for the longest, which was your wife's best friend, and you want me to forgive you, and you don't respect my boundaries, you can kick rocks and kiss my ass 7 ways to Sunday.
I want to know how old this woman is because that's some 70s shit. Like, oh yeah, like Charlie's your uncle, huh? Yeah.
No, so this was her mom's best friend. She literally grew up calling this lady aunt. And now the dad is cheating on her with this woman. I beg your fucking pardon? And if you see it, they just divorced a year ago and y'all already getting married. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it? Damn, it showed too early for that.
And you
But then
can't
again,
make
people.
you can't
Go
make
ahead.
me forgive you. You gotta allow me the opportunity and the space to when I'm ready, if I choose to forgive you. You can't make me forgive you. I'm sorry.
That's what I agree with. Honestly, I don't really have much to say about it because you guys are kind of already saying it. Do not sit here and do anything that you do not want to do, that you are not comfortable with. Period. If you need your time, you need your time. Like, people don't understand. Like, they probably look at it from the outside, like, oh, it shouldn't really be that bad. Because a lot of people want to always take it to where, oh, because that's your parent, then you need to get over all that and just continue. But no, like, pretty much a complete, I don't want to say it was a lie, but imagine you growing up having an image of what your, family is, the friends around you, things of that, and then all of a sudden it's shattered and everybody is telling you to pretty much just get over it. That's your family. Just continue. The fuck? You take your time with whatever you need to do. If you don't feel comfortable yet, you just don't feel comfortable yet. And your father should understand that. Like, I think he's being selfish in this situation.
It sucks because we only have one side of the story. At the end of the day, this might be the only side of the story, but at the end of the day, I don't know what happened in their marriage. A cheater is a cheater, and based off this, if you only can go what the facts of the story is, your dad made some bad choices in this marriage, and I don't respect those choices he made in this marriage. At the end of the day, I don't know how old you are. I can't speak to how one should forgive somebody, especially someone who, we all look at our fathers as heroes. Our fathers is someone that we don't want to ever feel like we're disappointing, or we never want to see our father disappoint us, if we being totally honest at the end of the day. So, I can never side with a cheater. It's not in my nature to do so. I don't know what your father or your mother went through in their marriage. I don't know what your mother possibly did, if she did anything at all. I don't even want to put that out there. But again, we all have seen marriages be over before the paperwork was ever filed. I don't necessarily agree with the choosing of the best friend as the next person you decide to jump into a relationship with. I think there's plenty of women out here in this world that he possibly could have seeked out and found if he was looking for another person. But again, I don't think that somebody else should tell you to forgive somebody that you love. I think that's a decision you have to make on your own. Whatever you come to as your results is what you come to at the end of the day. But I think it's unfair for someone to go on here or you go anywhere and they say you should forgive somebody. I think that's something that's between you and the person you serve, your God and leader. But other than that, like, I would love to hear the other side of the story, if there is another half of the story, but that's all I got.
Honestly, for the dad, you are one grimy son of a bitch.
Y'all going too far.
Go ahead. Say
I'm sorry just from what we got from the story. That's how I feel about the dad, because like Double said, like there's this side to the story. We don't know the other half. We can only go off with what we heard. And honestly, for him to do what he did and actually basically enforcing, like, forced forgiveness from the daughter. That's not how forgiveness works. I mean, you got to let people heal from that situation before they can be able to forgive, because empty forgiveness is not true forgiveness at the end of the day. And if I was her, like, you can forgive, but 9 times out of 10 you won't forget, and that lingering hurt that hurt is gonna linger still. I mean, it may heal, it may not, but you you don't want to go throughout life holding on to like so much hurt, because that hurt can consume you. So eventually you have to work on forgiving, not for him, but forgiveness for yourself. And I'll just leave it at that.
Let me make this one clear. I think more so on going on a dad, it's not the fact of cheating, because again, like you said, double A, some marriages don't work out, you don't know. But it's the fact that it was your wife's best friend. And I think that's what makes it even more fucked up, because it's your wife's best friend who she's been friends with for years. And clearly, if she said, this girl is saying that I literally grew up calling auntie, obviously she's older now, so she's been around for a long time. So it's not the fact that, I mean, it's the fact that he cheated, but it hurts more because it's the mom's best friend. It's a woman that she grew up calling auntie. That's what makes it worse. So it's kind of like you still.
I got a lot of push. Go ahead.
It's like you hurt me because you cheated on my mom, right? Now you're marrying her, and this is the woman that I've called aunt, and now you want to throw her in my face now because now y'all getting married. So now I got to sit here and I got to handle this issue with myself first. You can't make me feel some type of way or say that I need to forgive you when I have to take time for myself. It's a little bit different because this is someone she knew growing up. So God only knows how long they've been cheating, as opposed to him cheating with some stranger that nobody knew of. It's a little bit different when it's somebody that's been in a home for a long time. It just hit a little different.
It's like you cheating with a cousin or something. Like it's basically his family.
I mean, how many times have you guys been in love with somebody that you wasn't supposed to necessarily be in love with? Whether those circles went a little bit too close together, whether you dated your homegirl's ex-boyfriend, whether, you know, like at the end of the day, like, and we all have a mutual friend where I'm not gonna go there. Either way, what I'm saying is I'm not dismissing his actions of cheating. What I'm saying is you can't expect anything from your daughter, you know, whether forgiveness, whether it's participation. You can't expect nothing at all from your daughter, but at the same time, you necessarily can't fault who you fall in love with as well. Now, is it weird, uncomfortable, all the different pronouns, adjectives you want to put a part of that? Absolutely.
And that's how she feels. So that's more so why people are getting on it on the day.
I get you. But if we go back to Gerald's earlier example, when the milkman or the post office man had two families because they was both on the route of him either dropping off milk or dick or mail to the house at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You know, you might know the milkman. You might know the milkman or Mr. Postman as someone that's close to your family because he dropped off checks and dropped off mail to the house and like, oh yeah, not a real cool relationship. But at the end of the day, I just feel like, you know, again, I'm not excusing his behavior of cheating. Like that's, you know, cheating is cheating. You know, again, I want to make sure we actually we clear on that. He cheated, he messed up. That's you know, I'm not going down the Gerald rabbit hole with that one. But I'm just saying, like, who he falls in love with afterwards, after I sign this piece of paper and say I'm divorced from you and I choose to move on with my life. And yes, it is weird, it is strange.
But it wasn't afterwards because they were together before they even went to a divorce route.
I get it. But you don't determine who I get to love after I finish loving your mama or during the time I'm loving your mama, I guess you could say, which is weird. At the end of the day, everything is just bad. But you know, like when I decide that I'm going to move forward with my life, if I choose to love somebody, that's who I choose. And yes, it's weird. It's just weird all in itself. But
because you never know, maybe that woman appreciates the things you were doing.
That was the better fit for him.
Yeah, maybe that woman was appreciating of him going to work or him doing whatever it is he was doing, and it was good for her. We don't know that. I
But
mean,
see, here's the thing though, because I see where you're going with that, but we're speaking as if it's a situation of, okay, the mom and the dad completely split apart, and then a relationship just so happens to begin with the best friend. This is a situation where he was cheating on her already. So it's fucked up that I get where you're coming from, Aaron, as far as like once you separate from somebody, that's it, that's all. It's my decision of who I decide to be with. But it also depends on how the relationship began, because if it began when you were still in this situation, it's already going to look bad even after you separate and break up from that person and get a divorce, because that person is always going to be known as the motherfucker who broke up this situation. Like, it's never going to be.
But what if it wasn't? But okay, just yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is, what if the dad like his legs in the air and like his booty ate, and the best friend was doing that and the mama wasn't?
But even more than that, what if
you made the decision to have an
affair? Hey, the dad wanted his booty licked, and the dad wanted.
And guess what? The auntie didn't lie. The dad didn't want to climb a booty hole at that point. The auntie never went live, like you said, Gerald. So at the end of the day, like, you know, she didn't tell on herself. So now that she played her role, and now Pops is out of that marriage with moms, now I can just go be with auntie, right? As you said earlier,
right? And that's what I'm saying. Like maybe he was complaining about the wife, and the wife said, I mean, and the best friend said, you know, like, I know you're a good man, and you just want to have a little fun on Friday nights after you didn't handed the check off, and I'm here to do such. And he just was like, okay, let me try this, and then it happened.
But also, when you make these decisions, like, even though, yes, it's for you, you want to be with the person, this is the person you're in love with, this and that and that, it's never going to, just because that's how you feel, it's not going to stop it from affecting the people that's around you, especially if it's your kids.
Of course not.
I agree with that statement.
I agree with that too.
How many people do we know that are in unhealthy, unhappy marriages too? You know what I'm saying? Again,
and a lot of men, and a lot of people in this day and age got questionable booty holes. But you know, that's
I'm not saying it's okay for you to cheat emotionally or physically while you're married or in a relationship or while you're on live. What I'm saying is, you know, again, everything done in the dark will come to light, and in this story, it's gonna affect people around you as well, including your own daughter. So
yeah,
I mean,
let's go to the comments.
Go ahead, Nietzsche. Get your final thoughts.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, like, no matter what, I mean, he's gonna have to deal with all the backlash, all of the ramifications based off his actions alone, because you can't escape it. You can't escape it no matter what. I mean, eventually you're gonna deal with it somewhere down the line, whether it be later on or right then and there. It's pretty much inevitable.
But even more than that, she can't escape it either. So by saying I want to run to another planet, even if you run there, your daddy still married who he married. So you can't escape it either.
Exactly.
True statement.
I can't be mad at who my dad dated afterwards, like, or if my dad was in this situation, because I didn't write this story, just so y'all know. But I'm just saying that you can't be mad at who your dad dates. I mean, if the dad feels in his heart of hearts that this woman treats him better than your mother, I mean, dad happiness is also key in this story as well.
Just not while he's married to mom, though. I think
when the ink dry, you do what you want to do. But
the right way of doing it was, you know, file a divorce, being legally separated. You know, there's right process of getting things done, opposed to, you know, line up your next piece of work during the time you still married to moms. But I don't know.
Let's go to the comments.
All right. Mikey is in the building he's watching from YouTube. He says, talk your shit.
Salute. What up, Mikey? Salute. What up, man?
Seven said, don't force anything. Don't want to do the wedding, then don't. Zakia says the dad needs to take his new bride to the courthouse and spare everyone from the embarrassment. Uhuru, he says, damn, that's tough. 25 years is a long time. Sheesh. Not auntie, though. Yep, that's wild. Too early. I'm sorry, too early for shit. Seven says, the dad.
That's what FS mean for shit. Mm-hmm.
I'm just assuming.
Oh, okay. Shit. I'm old, so I don't know.
It's not free safety.
Seven says, the dad wants it for his own conscience. He feels guilty. Nah, bruh, have that. And then Marilyn Smith is in the building. She says, hello, Jay. Interesting.
That's my auntie's whole girl. Now let me explain something to you, Marilyn. You gotta watch the other show. You gotta watch the other stories to know where I'm going with that. But I hear you. It is interesting what I said, but watch the other stories.
Hey Jay, your people showing out tonight.
I see. Didn't expect Marilyn to come over here. Marilyn, disgusting. But go ahead.
This one is called the break. Oh,
sorry, one more. Who says sorry? He meant too early for show. My bad. LOL. No, that was my bad. I interpreted wrong.
I didn't know, bro. I'm getting old, so I don't know these acronyms that these young folks use. So
you're only 28. Relax.
I wish.
You just grew some
body show don't feel 28. But
you just grew some facial hair last year.
But go ahead. I know, but go ahead, Professor. You got it.
It's the fact that he said I know. The breakup I paid for. We've been together for almost 3 years. We lived together, split bills, and shared a joint credit card for groceries and small stuff. I handle most of the payments because I'm better with that side of the things. Everything was fine, or at least I thought it was. A few weeks ago, I got a notification from the credit card app about a charge from a restaurant that I didn't recognize. Normally, I wouldn't think twice, but it was for dinner for two at a place she and I had just talked about trying. I asked her about it later that night, and she said she went out with her coworkers after work. Sounded fine, but something felt off. A few days later, another notification came through. Same card, same restaurant, similar amount. This time, it was on her day off. I didn't say anything right away. I just looked at the statement, and sure enough, there were a few more random charges from bars and cafes near her office. I finally asked her directly, and she started crying before I even finished my sentence. She admitted she'd been seeing someone from work for a few months, said it just happened, and that she didn't mean to hurt me. I don't even know what to do with that. The part that's messed up is most sorry. I don't even know what to do with that. The part that messed me up most wasn't that she cheated. It's that I paid off every single one of those charges thinking they were ours. She moved out last week. I canceled the card and split everything cleanly. Then I got a new card for myself. But I can't shake the feeling that I was financing my own heartbreak.
Well, I'm going to say lesson learned. Because, like I said, you shared a card at this point. You like I said, you thought it was for one thing, but you found out it was for the other. I mean, how are we gonna, like, y'all said y'all both authorized users on this card, so therefore you can't get mad what she used it for, but at the same time you can get mad that she was spending it on another spouse as opposed to you and her. So what are we talking about here? Now, granted, I get it.
You totally missed that point, Jay. We're gonna let you just go ahead. Go ahead, Double.
I'm gonna call her stupid because why are you spending your money and you're a female?
Thank you.
Like why? And not one time, but we got multiple transactions of around the same amount for the same restaurant. Like you wasn't even smart enough to go to
months.
You got a bunch of bozo clown ass women who are willing to pay for the date as opposed to.
Gerald, you missing a point. Let him get his out. You already said what you had to say. Go ahead.
I just
don't cut me off, but okay.
At the end of the day, you might see that as you pay for your own heartbreak, but actually you pay for your blessing, and that's her out of your life. At the end of the day, if it's $300 a night or $600 for both nights, and hey, let that be the greatest $600 of your life. Because at the end of the day, now you don't have to worry about dealing with someone that's not even smart enough to let another man pay for the date when you out on dates with another coworker or someone you've been cheating
Let
with.
alone you use the card that you know willingly that you share with your spouse. This is what I'm saying. Like the action is already fucked up because you're cheating on your spouse.
Even more than that, y'all talked about the restaurant together.
Right.
So it's almost
that's the part that I was like, ooh, that's a little bit much.
Like, why would you talk about it prior to you going? Like, you have the same conversation with two different guys, your husband and your work boo. And then, you know, at the end of the day, again, I'm never siding with a cheater. You know, after those dinners, I'm sure you did what you did. But at the end of the day, like, you're not smart. You pay what a man was supposed to pay. You talk to your husband and your side piece about the same restaurant. You lied about the charges.
They were just boyfriend and girlfriend. That's the cold part.
I'm sorry. You lied to your husband about the charges. Like, you just, again, some people are just not meant to. Well, again, I'm not condoning cheaters, but some people are just not meant to be cheaters, and she's one of them. You're not the smartest one in the book. I'm sorry.
She's not, because to be honest with you, let's say if she could have actually continued to get away with that, what would have happened if that same homegirl that you said that you had the lunch with came over and you had a conversation and you just so happened to bring up, oh, isn't that you guys went the other day, right? And she's like, huh? Wait, where did we go?
Well,
you would have got caught up right there.
You don't know what coworkers it could have been. But the dumb part about it is, I guess she thought she was getting away with it because he just paid the bill, right? Then he starts looking at the bill. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a person that look at bills before I pay them anyway, because it might be a charge on there that I didn't know nothing about.
Fraud department, please. I didn't go to this restaurant. It wasn't me.
Think about it like this. You got a man that said he pays for everything because he's better at finances. And you cheating on him with a man that don't pay for shit.
Nothing.
Don't pay for shit. Do you know you just blocked your blessing and
you went back twice?
You went there twice. You went twice, and then you also paid for other little stuff at cafes and other restaurants around your job. You's a dumb broad. You're dumb as the day is long. Because you got a man that's paying for everything. You got a man that don't pay for shit, and you're going to cheat on him. You're downgraded. And he left you. Now he about to go upgrade. Make it make sense. Just make it make sense.
That was a dumbass decision. All these fucking decisions are stupid.
Lady, you are officially the dumbest bitch on the planet.
I still think the live girl is probably a little higher.
You about to get kicked off. I'm gonna go off camera for this one.
Oh my god, me.
I'm sorry, but you basically ranked up the charges thinking he wasn't gonna check the statements. And like it was stated earlier, why are you spending your own goddamn money? Like it didn't alert you. It didn't alert you to let the brother pay for the shit. You got about 20 working brain cells, don't you? You must have, because no sane fucking woman would come out of pocket for anything. I'm sorry, but you are the dumbest bitch on the planet.
I'm calling your mama. You call her that one more time, Meech. I'm guarantee you I'm calling your mama. And don't say I don't know who your mama is. Look at this piece. Look at this picture. Look at this picture.
That's fake news. If you would pay attention to your bill, that the tariffs would not have paid for that.
What
the government officials are the government officials would pay for. And matter of fact, now that I think about it,
first of all, you were about that big beautiful bill.
Oh, it is a big beautiful bill.
You were about that big beautiful bill.
That's fake news too. I know where you're going with this, Professor. That's fake news. I did not have sexual relations with that man.
Oh my God.
And quite frankly, if she would have looked at her receipt, that she would have saw that.
YouTube has been nice knowing y'all.
If she would have looked at the bill, that the
This
tariffs would
whole
have
this
took
whole
care of
show is
that bill,
looking
and they
fake.
would have took care of that credit card with the 2,000 that I'm about to pay you guys. And it's big. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you would have looked,
Thanks,
but you
Bubba.
didn't.
We appreciate you, Bubba.
I don't know who Bubba is. What is it? Aaron Double A, whatever your name is.
Don't worry.
I tell you that you people you guys don't read fine prints evidently.
We know about that picture, Bubba. That
You
poopy
know
has.
nothing.
We
You just
also
know
know
what
that people
you just
read
know
it
what
all.
Marjorie was telling you. Just know what Marjorie was telling you, and that was fake news. And she's a good woman, but I don't know
Okay,
what
can we
happened to
move
her
on?
within the last couple days.
Please
Can
get
we
us
move
out of
on?
here.
Can we move on?
We got to
Please.
get to the next story.
I'm gonna give it back to Jay, but can we go to the comments because I don't know what big beautiful bill that you speak of. I don't know what.
There's only one comment, and that was you who were laughing earlier. Next story.
Leaving everything to my bio kids. I, 51 female, have been battling cancer since I was 28. It's came back 3 times, and now I'm at a point in my life where I am comfortably living with it. I have 2 daughters in their 20s with children, one being widowed. I remarried 2 years ago to a man with 4 children, one still living at home with us. He's 19. It's been weighing heavy on my mind to make sure everything is in order in case of the worst, and I had told my husband I plan to leave everything to my children and grandchildren. I wanted to make sure they were set. He got upset and said that was horrible because I married a man knowing he had children. That's what I was doing was horrible and would make them feel unloved. I love my stepchildren like my own, but one of my daughters are a 29-year-old widow with 3 young children. My husband is an oral surgeon. He makes great money, and what he chooses to do with it after he passes is up to him. He's been very upset by this and has not been talking to me, and he even told his eldest daughter, who's also had many tragedies in her life, and she brought it up when she stopped by the house. She was also upset by this. I don't have much to offer, not like my husband, but I don't see the big deal. I don't want their feelings hurt. My husband says it's the principle. I married a man with children. Which I think.
I'm going to let y'all go ahead because that one's kind of tough.
Dude, get your finances in order. Like, you can't even blame a person for what they do, what they're gonna do in the afterlife. If they decide to leave shit to their kids, you can't be mad at them. I mean, she's looking out for her kids at the end of the day.
I think this is the biggest problem with Black people. I'm gonna just talk about our people for a moment, but
Okay, I'm going on mute. Go ahead.
I think that if you banking on a death of a relative, whether it's a will, whether it's a death and life insurance, you're an idiot. I think that if you want some money, get your ass out there and work. You can get your own investments in place, make your own bag. But like I hate how us as Black people, we always it's almost like it's a joke to us. Like, oh yeah, I got a life insurance policy on that person. So when that person dies, I'm gonna be able to cash out or
Well,
guess
let's
what?
be honest. It's really not just Black people.
I know, but at the end of the day, I'm only Black, so I can only speak from my experience, my anecdotal.
I'm just speaking from reality. I've seen this shit happen.
At the end of the day, I just feel like I think that whenever you set yourself up for these type of situations, you're gonna fall flat on your face every time. And it sucks that we fight over the house, we fight over the jury, we fight over the expensive stuff that the person might have had, or the valuable stuff that person might have had. But at the end of the day, it does nothing but divide the family even further. And at the end of the day, I'm sure the person that has moved on, I just, again, we and everybody else who's a part of that we equation, whether it's Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, or whatever else you are, this type of behavior must stop, and it must stop right away. So however this person wants to leave behind their possessions of their hard working belongings is up to them. I don't think no one else should have a say so on what this person does. If the person does this, then great. But if not, move on.
And-
Please move
and-
on.
Just reading the story, I don't know how long they were dating, but y'all only been married for 2 years. That's another thing too. Y'all only been married for 2 years. So this could have been in place long before y'all got married. You've been sick since you was 28. You're 51.
Mhm.
That's another thing. Not only that, sir, you're an oral dentist. They do make good fucking money. So are you telling me if something happened to her, are you still gonna take care of her kids after she's gone? Like I didn't hear him or none of that was expressed. But my thing is this: y'all only been together or married for 2 years. I don't know how long y'all dated. She's just trying to make sure her kids are well off. And I mean, some people get together and marry quickly. We know a couple of people like that. So I don't know how long they dated, but to be together only for 2 years and she say I'm leaving this to my kids, it's like, bruh.
And let's be honest. Like he's not responsible for shit towards them kids because that's her kids.
Exactly. So she's
Right.
not.
At the end of the day, if she want to make sure her kids is set after she goes, she has every right to do that. At the end of the day, will he be a stand-up guy? He did take care of them kids after she's gone. Yes, by all means. But at the end of the day, he don't.
He don't have to. He's not obligated. He don't.
Exactly. But that's the messed up part. He's making it seem like because this is something that she was aware of when they first got together, that he already had children, that's her automatic obligation. That's the main issue that I have with this, and that's not okay. She should be free to do whatever she wants with that. If she wants to make sure that, like Pud said, like you don't know how long this has been in place. So it may have been that it was already set up just for her children. Like she didn't know she was going to get married again. She didn't know she was going to, have this life. So to kind of like, to me, I feel like he's kind of just like uprooting all of her plans and shit because it's like, oh, I have kids. And you should
understand. Part is
so now I gotta change my will because you got kids.
And they're already putting her in the ground. They're already putting her in the ground. You're fighting over someone that's not even dead.
And like it's been said, she could have put that in place when she found out about her condition.
And it's shitty because as a person who has wrote policies and stuff, when you hear people arguing over who they're gonna leave or who they want to go over stuff, that shit is weird. That's the weirdest shit ever. Oh, I want to leave this to this person. Oh, I'm gonna give 50% to this, 50% to this person. Oh, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z. That shit is weird. It's uncomfortable.
Or even people using it as leverage of just like, oh, so you don't want to do, like as parents, you don't want to do what I need to do. Okay, well, I'll write you out the will. You won't get nothing. And it's
but at the same time, parents know how their kids are going to behave when they are gone. So they can be like, oh, I'm going to do this for this person because this person is going to probably need the most help. And this person's probably not going to need no help. So I'm dividing it up as I see fit while I'm sane because I know this person is not going to fuck it off. This person is going to do me right. This person is gonna after I'm in the ground, this person is going to do X, Y, and Z. There you go. Trust. So we don't know if the mother was even acting in that accord when she wrote this will in place. And just because you got kids don't necessarily mean I have to rewrite what I already done just because you got kids, because I don't know what your kids are capable of. Like I said, your kids could somehow become power of attorney or something, and to where they receive majority of my inheritance while I'm gone and my kids receive nothing. So because like I said, I've seen cases not First 48, but a lot of these shows where things were rewritten and things were duplicated and copied because to make stuff seem into the favor of one person, and that may be the shittiest person on earth.
I'm sorry, Joe. You said First 48. You know what came
No, I said not First 48.
No,
I know where you're going.
What came to my head.
Because I'm like, not First 48 because they ain't with the jail yet, but you know where I'm going with it.
No, but those damn black shoes is what popped in my head. That's why I started laughing.
Yeah, those damn black shoes. They shouldn't have got me caught, but they did.
The crazy thing about that is like I mean, for him to have like working in the field that he's in, he didn't think to himself to have his own insurance policy for his kids. Like, but dude, you basically put all your eggs in one basket and hope for the best.
Or you
and
thought
crap
that your
out.
shit was gonna get divided, or you thought her shit was gonna get divided between the kids, and your shit was gonna get divided between your kids, where your kids get taken care of double time as opposed to just her kids. We don't know.
It's an assumption to say that he doesn't have his own health care or life insurance policies on his own kids. I just think I think it's a poor reaction. Again, the way he reacted says a lot without saying nothing, in my opinion. Like,
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Us being 2 years married, I don't think that me being married to you at all, period, I don't think you should ever react the way you react. And plus, our vows is really our vows until death do us part. And once I'm in the grave, I really, that vow is now gone. I know some people live on after vows and say, yeah, I'm married to this one person. But let's be honest, people remarry after one person has left this earth at the end of the day.
So basically, it's do us then part, is what you saying.
I'm not lying, though. That's the truth.
I mean, it's not, but I'm just saying.
Some people do remarry after their partner has moved on and left this earth. And get remarried. I mean, my grandmother was one of them.
At a perfect age, I can see that happening. Yes.
So, I mean, I think his response, his reactions, trying to be entitled to something that you're not entitled to is very, very strange to me. You're not entitled to something that I leave behind, whether I leave it for you or leave it for your kids or leave it for my kids. Like, you have no entitlement to that. Like,
and it almost feels as though I feel like you married this woman knowing she's sick, because it could potentially turn quick real soon, especially because now that she's comfortable with living that and it came back 3 times. I'm saying that only solely based off the reaction of how he did what he did, and then the daughter coming to say something.
That's a slippery slope, like Gerald said earlier.
Very slippery.
That's
what you call a slippery slope.
But it's not far-fetched.
It's definitely not, because I've seen
not.
where
I'm not marrying anybody for a reason of that such, and that's just me. But at the end of the day, I know everybody.
There are a lot of people that do that, men and women.
And yeah, like I said,
but
you in your 30s and you marrying somebody who 98, 1 foot in the grave and 1 not. Shit, I mean, you got to call a spade at that point. So yeah, it could so definitely it could.
I'm just throwing out what could be. I'm not saying that it is, but that could be a possibility as well. Just solely based off how y'all said, the reaction to that is weird when they've only been married for 2 fucking years.
Well, even if we was married a lifetime, it'd still be weird for you to react like that. So,
Well, lifetime is a lot different than 2 years though. Because if you've been around these kids for a lifetime, yes, you would expect that the insurance is divided amongst all the kids at that point. For a lifetime is what I'm saying. Now, 2 years, I barely even know these motherfuckers. So it's like,
well, one, I wouldn't expect nothing from nobody. That's not me.
Yeah. The logical person would, and the person who thinks well, yes, you would not expect that. But some people would expect, just because you're married to my father or you're married to my mother, I should be able to get something out of the deal when you're in the afterlife. And that's not completely true.
Yeah, no, I'm not. If I've been stepdaddy since they was babies, I'm still not. I'm not banking on nobody else's money after their demise. I'm sorry, that's just crazy to me. But to each your own. I'm not gonna choke you out on this one. I'm not gonna give you a catch and Jerry.
Let's go to the comments.
Devo said he's gonna stall you out.
Stall me out.
We just only have 2. David's in the building. What's up? Welcome back.
What up?
He said, fuck the mother kids. Simple. And Uhuru says, agreed. All valid points. Set up for your own kid's security if you can. Obligated to your own bloodline. Anything for the other kids is a bonus.
Facts.
That's it. Okay, this one is called My Full
Talk
Sister.
your shit.
I, 30 male, have a younger sister, 16. Laura. I've basically raised this girl like my daughter. I love her like she's my own child. Our mom died when Laura was a year old. I was 15. Our father was a wealthy man with a revolving door of younger women, who my sister grew up resenting. Whatever our father was, he loved us both very much. He was a workaholic, which left me caring for my sister most of the time. Even though she had a nanny, she had extreme separation anxiety. When I started college, our father brought me an apartment so I didn't have to stay in a dorm. It turned into me raising my sister throughout college and business school. She stayed at my apartment with her nanny during school hours, and I took on care for her when I came home. I never missed a single competition or a spelling bee, even through school, which I didn't regret. That's what I mean when I say I raised her. About 3 years ago, our father started dating a much younger woman, 25. She got pregnant and gave birth to a daughter. I was never involved with the kid. One time I took my sister to visit because our father requested it, and it ended with her being an emotionally distraught mess for a week. She felt like she was being replaced. Anytime I brought up the kid, she would cry, so I refused to see the kid again. Our father died unexpectedly 6 months ago. He never married the woman, and she didn't get a penny in the will. The kid got a small lump sum, but nothing like the trust my sister and I received. I don't think he cared for the kid very much, but the woman wanted it. I used it to joke to my sister that the girl was just a compromised kid. Lately, the woman has started. Oh, stop, Aaron. I can't read this and look at your facial expression. Okay, lately the woman has started badgering me. She says she can't raise a child on her own, and it's unfair that I'm protective of my sister but won't do the same for my other sibling. I corrected her and said I had no relations or obligation to her child. Her child being around hurts my sister, and she is my priority. She got angry and said I can't spoil one sister and neglect another. She said her child doesn't have a father now and needs a male presence. I told her to contact my lawyer. Then she somehow got my sister's number and sent her text calling her cruel for keeping me away. I had to be up all night consoling my sister, telling her I wouldn't see the girl and she had nothing to worry about. I called the woman again and threatened legal action if she kept harassing my sister. Now she's calling my aunts and uncles saying I'm vindictive and cruel. What's your thoughts on that one? I want to hear Double A because he's been making faces this whole story. So I need to hear Double A. Yes, Double A, come on.
I spoke on the last story. I'm tired. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people. I'm gonna leave it at that. There's too much selfishness in this world, and I hate it. But like even more than that, like everybody's going without a father now. Everybody's struggling now. Like at the end of the day, like it costs nothing to be a human and have a heart and they show some compassion. Like we all lost a human being in this matter. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and say who's right and who's wrong, because at the end of the day, I think everyone's wrong in a whole. At the end of the day, I don't think this man thought that after he will pass that this will be the state of the family and that this is how y'all will be acting. So I just, again, have a heart, show some compassion. I'm not saying sign over all your money from the wheel, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, all of us are fatherless now at the end of the day.
Well, I mean, no, they said the woman didn't get a penny out the will, but the baby has a trust.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah, the child was taken. Looks like he made sure to take care of the child.
The woman is not
taking much for the woman.
I mean, it sucks for the woman too. But at the end of the day, like if she's not promised or guaranteed nothing, she's not promised or guaranteed nothing.
Yeah, because they wasn't married.
And it almost seems like, from what I'm also gathering, it almost seems like she also wants. Almost like this, they want them to have like somewhat of a relationship, but outside of that, your sister doesn't even want to be near that child. You, as your duty as a sibling, all you're doing is protecting their boundaries, which I understand.
Okay,
But then I also understand on the other side of, like Aaron said, like somebody was lost at the end of the day, like somebody died. So to have a little bit of compassion is understanding, but the mother going as far as the harassment, it's now becoming where it's like, okay, what is the real issue? Is it do you want them to have like a relationship? Do you want it to be kind of a family knit thing, or is it just for it because you want some type of money? Because going as far as, okay, I told you not to contact her directly, and you still went about your way and went directly to the sister is kind of crazy.
I'll say this. It's a whole fucked up situation. And I get it. You want to protect your sister. At the end of the day, that's your sibling. That's an innocent child that did nothing. You don't have to bring your sister around that child at all. But you can go and see your sibling. You don't have to take care of them, but you can see your sibling. They're going to want to, that child is still going to want to grow up and know if they had any other siblings or anything like that. The daddy was a fucked up person, plain and simple. The only thing he did do was make sure that they was taken care of as far as the money is concerned. Because he didn't even take care of the daughter. Now, is it because maybe he didn't know how to handle it after the mother died? I don't know. I'm just speculating. But I say this. I get the little sister's feelings. She don't want to be around. She felt like that baby took or was trying to replace her. And he didn't want to take her around no more. But you still could have went and seen your sibling. You don't have to take care of him, bring him to the house and none of that. But you could have still went and seen your sibling. It's still your sibling at the end of the day. Set your boundaries. You told her to talk to your lawyer. Tell your lawyer, this is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm not doing. And leave it at that, if that's the case. But that's an innocent child that have nothing to do with the bullshit that went on or led to it.
I think once we all figure out that we all family tied into this one way or another, I think that I don't know why people won't put their guns down at that point. You know, again, this man, he has done some crazy things, but guess what? These kids have his blood running through them one way or another at the end of the day. So you can have whatever bitterness or you can have whatever hate that you have running through your veins, but guess what? These kids are all considered brothers and sisters at the end of the day. You know, so I feel like if you want to go, if it cannot be rectified amongst each other, then maybe going the lawyer route is the right way of going about it. But guess what? It still has to be addressed. It still has to be fixed. It's, you know, like you said, if you want relationships and to happen, like we can't go on forever and have this aggression, how we feel about each other at the end of the day. Like either it's going to work or we're going to just stay away from each other. And I figured like it's not going to be a matter of we all gonna stay away from each other because you're already making it's almost like the point now where she's almost stalking. You know, she's calling when I ask you not to call, you popping up when you're not supposed to pop up. You know, like I just think that, you know, do we want it to work or are we not gonna want it to work? Pick a side.
Absolutely.
I get the daughter didn't want to have anything to do with the younger sibling, but my thing is this: the sibling didn't do nothing to you. At the end of it all, like if you want to have like, I'm not condoning having bitterness, but if you're gonna be upset about that, be upset with the dad. Be upset with that because, like I said, this is a young innocent child in the midst of all the chaos. So you don't have to have like you don't have to have like a like strong bond, but at least acknowledge the fact that is your sibling. And for the woman coming around and constantly like it constantly doing the dumbest shit, it's giving off vibes of entitlement. And let's be real, you wasn't entitled to shit from the gate. So for you to force that onto the other siblings, you need help. You need help and a B12 shot because you're acting fucking crazy.
Oh, B12
With
shot.
that being said, can we go to the comments, please?
That got me weak.
I'm definitely going to go to the comments. Before I do, I just want to say a quick warning. We do read all of the comments, and I'm going to say this warning only. If the comments are anything that is disrespectful whatsoever, you will immediately get banned. I'm not playing whatsoever. So please keep your comments respectful. Please be respectful to the people on the panel, as well as the people that are also in the comments as well. We love our viewers, and we in no way, shape, or form want to be disrespectful to them in any type of way. So again, please stay respectful in the comments. If you do continue to become disrespectful, I will ban you completely. Okay?
She has spoken. Now can we go to the comments?
We just have one comment from Ben Mayers. He says, "Yurt."
Here.
Okay, this one gonna piss y'all off a little bit, but I just want to see it.
I'm going on mute.
This one's called "She's Not My Child." That's why I said it's gonna piss y'all off. I was with my ex-wife Amy for 4 years. We had an 18-month-old daughter, Winnie. We got divorced last year, and Amy has a 6-year-old daughter, Ellen, whose dad isn't involved. During our marriage, I took on the burden of the money stuff because she was, I don't know, it say sham. I don't know what that means. Our whole relationship. The whole time I treated Ellen no different than I treated Winnie. I got her everything she needed, and I cared for her as a parent should. Once we split up, we split 50-50 custody of Winnie. I pay insurance as well as pay her monthly payments by choice, as I make more money than her. I want our daughter to have a comfortable life. My issue is my ex is feeling some type of way because I no longer want to fund Ella's life. When I pick up Winnie, it's not a secret. We go off and do fun stuff like the zoo or whatever else we can get into. Winnie also often gets new clothes and shoes. Amy feels it's not fair that I won't maintain Ella's lifestyle anymore after 4 years of doing it. That I've abandoned my daughter, and I feel she's no longer my responsibility. I know Amy cannot afford to give Ella the life we used to give her, but why should I have to do it? I talked to my mom about it, and she thinks I'm a massive asshole, as she sees Ella as her granddaughter just as much as she sees Winnie. So, am I the asshole? If so, I'll eat it and continue to help with Ella.
Get your fork, knife, and spoon ready, sir. You're an asshole in my book. Don't start a habit. Don't start a trend. Don't start doing things for somebody and then pull that from underneath them. That's innocent at the end of the day. You know, why would you start that and knowing damn well that you wasn't gonna continue that at some point at the end of the day? Kids are innocent. It doesn't really cost you that much more money to grab. You buy your daughter a t-shirt to buy that other kid a t-shirt as well. Like, again, like we all can be selfish in life, and we all can sit here and point the finger. Well, you know, that's not my child, or I'm not doing this for that person. I'm only taking care of what I'm responsible for. Grow up. It's all I got to say. Grow up.
Absolutely.
You know, and we do less for strangers than we do for our own. And I think it doesn't require very much money, time, or effort just to show someone you love them.
We do more for strangers.
Mm-hmm.
We do more for strangers than we do. Thank you for the correction. But yeah,
absolutely. And this is my thing. You've been in her life since she was 2. Okay, you married the mother, and you better be lucky because in some states, once you marry the parent, that is legally your child.
Mm-hmm.
She could go to court and have you pay child support for that child as well. Why? Because guess what? You took on a responsibility as if that was your child. And my thing is this: you're the only daddy she knows. And just because you and a mama didn't work out, don't mean you take that from that child. That's fucked up. Because you honestly are the only daddy she knows. You literally just said that dad is not involved in the life whatsoever. Now, it's different if he's involved, but dad is not involved at all. And it's really not even a difference, because if that's what you were doing, then you need to continue. Fuck all that. She's still your daughter. She still looks at you as a dad. There is no difference. And if that's a lifestyle that you created for her, then guess what? You need to do it for her and her sibling, because you're the only daddy she knows.
Have
It
a
also
heart.
creates
I have
division.
nothing to say. I have nothing to say about that because I agree with literally everything you just said.
So eat motherfucking crow and get to buying some shit because you're behind.
Well, it ain't even eating crow because you was doing it when you and the mother was good.
No,
It's
but
not
he
even eating
stopped.
crow.
He stopped after they got divorced.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I mean, like, it don't even mean eat fucking crow because, like I said, you've been doing this ever since she was 2. So what's the difference now?
Well, he said he will eat it, so I need him to eat crow and
Well,
get back
yeah,
to doing the shit.
he needs to eat. He needs to eat. He needs to get a nice bowl full of that shit and just go. It don't even fucking matter at this
Literally,
point.
huh?
And let me point this out too. I am so proud of his mom for stepping in there and telling him that he's an asshole and that she
Absolutely.
still looks at that child as her granddaughter as well. Because
Mhm.
she's been around it too. You don't realize you're not just hurting that little girl, you hurting other people in the family because they've grown attached to
That's
this child.
involved.
You know, and you on bullshit. You know she gonna come back and say, "Oh, we went to the zoo, we did that and the third," and she's sitting there like, "Why
I
daddy
ain't
won't
got no
take me?"
daddy. Yeah, I ain't got no daddy to take me.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
it's
It's going to
something that
create it's going to create a complex with her. Like she's going to constantly always feel separated from her sister because she has her dad that's actually taking care of her. Well, her biological dad. Meanwhile, her sister gets absolutely nothing. Like you're already creating something in her brain that she's gonna have. That she's now she's gonna grow up having a bit of a abandonment issue because of that. Because again, you were taking care of her, you were in her life for a certain amount of time, and now like being someone who actually physically understands what the fuck that feels like, that is something that stays with you for a very long time.
But not
So
only
when she grows up, she has to now deal with the psychological issues that you have caused because you just simply in your head, you're thinking logically, oh, I'm not obligated anymore because that's not my child. That's not okay.
and then
Like, why does she have to suffer because of your, like, why does a child have to suffer because of a decision that you make that you're only seeing yourself in the situation for?
Right. And then you got to look at the fact that siblings can be cruel sometimes. And they can throw that up in her face as they get older, you know? So you got to look at it from all aspects and everything. Sir, that's your child. Take care of it.
And
Yeah.
this child will never heal because every time you come to pick up your child, the other child's looking at you like, damn, you taking my sister, but you're not taking me. Or you taking my brother, but you're not taking me. Like,
Yeah.
real quick, I just want to shout out to all the gentlemen out there that's raising kids that's not theirs, all the godparents, everybody who's raising kids. I know how much it takes to raise kids these days, as if I'm a father as well. So I definitely understand it takes a village. So all the people who are in positions where they're raising other people's kids and they're doing it out of nothing but the love of their heart, male, female, I salute you tonight. You know,
We all salute you.
You know, it's not an easy job at the end of the day. I know it could be real easy to take the same guy's approach in a matter and say, hey, that's not my kid, or it's no longer my kid. But, you know, again, if you are in that role, you are taking on that position, man, this big salute to you. I mean, you need more people in the world like you. But
I know it's hard.
It ain't an easy road to travel, that's for sure. But I will say this, like, for you basically feeding that girl that hope of the life that she is basically the older sibling is thinking like, oh, he's treating me this way in the beginning. Oh, okay. So you're basically giving her that hope. And then once you stop that, you basically killed off all signs of hope. So for that, bro, you're not only an asshole, you're a mark.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Tell me you're from LA without telling me you're from LA.
But yeah, you definitely from LA. But yeah, you're and not to mention you may be a mark or even selfish, but you're absolutely selfish and heartless.
Absolutely.
especially from the simple fact that you were doing this when you and the mother were together, so you felt in your heart of hearts that you needed to take care of this child, and now that you feel that you and the mother didn't work out, now you need to disappear or not even remotely even give the same love that you were given when you were with the mother to this child. And now, like everyone has said on this screen, that now this child is looking out the window watching their younger sibling leave to go get something that they didn't have an hour before, whether it's love, whether it's something, whether it's clothing, whether it's just time in general. Just the simple fact that now this, like me just said, you're giving this kid a sense of hope that isn't there. And that's just by you being heartless because you feel you don't have to, because of you're not dealing with the mother anymore. So pull your big boy pants up, spend them extra couple dollars, and make that kid feel loved like you did when you were with the mother and receiving the benefits with the mother as well. Just because you're not receiving those benefits no more, you just feel you have to disappear from that child and only deal with your child. If you gotta cut the trip in half and be like, okay, I'm taking you to go get ice cream, so now I gotta spend more money to get all of us ice cream. That's just something you gotta do.
Listen, there's ways you can spend the same amount of money. You can learn how to learn to shop smarter at the end of the day.
Exactly.
The kids are innocent, you know, whether you got a coupon or
instead of going to American,
whatever you got to do, figure it out.
Instead of going to American Girl store, you got to go to Fashion Nova now. It is what it is. Who gives a shit?
That's 2 different times of store, but okay.
I mean,
I'm just saying, I'm just giving an example. That's all. You know what I mean? Not saying nothing wrong with Fashion Nova or anything like that, but you gotta instead of you're just paying for 2, now you got to pay for 3. It is what it is. And you got to stop being heartless, and you got to start giving that girl hope and knowing that there is a father figure out here who do love me, as opposed to my biological father who don't give a shit about me.
He can make a difference in that young girl's life immediately. So don't waste the opportunity.
And that's the truth. It's like everyone said, like you're the only father that she knows. So you take away that, you basically setting her up for a lifetime of like depression, because the father figure, which is you, is basically out of her life, and it doesn't affect just her. It affects everyone else that came to love the older sibling as their own. So if you don't see that aspect, then you're just a cold, ruthless bastard. And you need to wake the fuck up. Like, get over yourself. Continue to do right by the older sibling, because Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, not just a lifetime of depression, but a lifetime of daddy issues at this point. So now, as she gets older, now it's a possibility. Not saying it happens to all women who have daddy issues, but now it's gonna be a whole bunch of men taking advantage of her, or they're seeking love from men that, because they didn't have it in lifetime of abandonment. So now they're seeking love from men, from any man. And then when them men decide not to deal with her, now it's going to be, what's wrong with me? Then it's going to revert back to this particular situation. So put your big boy drawers on and do what you do. Do what you got to do, bro. It is what it is.
To the comments.
The comments. Cool. They're just from Mahuru. He says, definitely takes a village. No, I just want to, so I can read them all the way through. Definitely takes a village. Maybe it was a personal get back at the baby mama. I don't know. And then he also says, just tough. And Zakiya says, makes you question if you really love the oldest child in the first place. How can you just stop caring for a child? That is big facts.
Very cruel.
Very.
We're gonna move on from that subject.
Yeah.
Okay. Caught my mom with my friend. When I was 20, I was still living with my parents, looking to move out. One day, I came home and thought no one was there. I see that my parents' room door is slightly open and I hear some sort of noise coming from there. I peeked inside and saw my friend having sex with my mom. I didn't really know what to do, so I just headed back outside and had a very long walk. When I came back, my mom had come out the shower and acted like nothing had happened. The friend had left too. They didn't know that I had seen them. They still don't know. It's been 5 years and I've just been keeping this to myself. Never said anything to my mom, never said anything to my friend, just trying my best not to let it affect either relationship. My parents were still married when it happened. They divorced about a year or so later. I have no idea if this had anything to do with it or not, and I really don't want to know. I don't know if I'll ever tell either of them about this. I'm more or less been able to ignore it, but I doubt I can ever really forget it.
Yes, this sounds like an August Alsina and Jada Pinkett Smith story going on right here.
I have questions.
Nah, this sounds like a special off of Tubi or something.
I mean, that too, but I'm kind of leaning towards what Aaron said because it does. How old? I need to know ages because that
He said 20.
He said he was 20.
Okay,
So
he said
the friend is roughly around that age.
Okay,
Roughly.
No shade. I mean it's in the most respectful way. But if I see Jay or Meech walk out my mama bedroom, they're gonna meet the maker. Ain't no hands. They have to go meet the maker.
Ain't no way.
I agree. I agree.
They can't. That's not gonna live on my conscience knowing I let this man walk out my house and you call yourself my friend.
For 5 years though? You ain't said nothing in 5 years? No,
yeah. That's a conversation we gotta have immediately.
Because at the end of the day, you have to have a conversation with yourself. You have to have a conversation with yourself because you didn't have enough balls to confront your homeboy who did some weirdo stuff like that. So you a punk at the end of the day. Like, why did you not grab your own balls and be like, hold up, let me pull my homeboy aside and let him know, like, I got something for you, and it ain't gonna be 2 fists. It's gonna be this bullet.
And it's so fucked up too because your parents were still married at the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a whole bunch of
around that. It's your mama. When I tell you, if I would have peeked in there and saw that shit, how I would have busted that motherfucking door open real quick. Oh my nigga,
and then it was probably continuous.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
And let's be honest, your mama need to be talked to too.
Oh, she will because I'm letting my daddy know.
No, because I'm definitely gonna let my mama have it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mama, if you still here, I love you to death. I wouldn't do nothing in this world to disrespect you, but I'll be damned.
I'm just gonna let my dad. When it comes to my mom, I'm gonna let my daddy handle it. But my friend,
no, absolutely not. Especially if it's my friend.
I'm gonna say,
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I might say something to my mama, but I'm definitely gonna let my daddy. Go ahead.
I'm definitely gonna get at my mama too. Oh no, but if it was a friend of mine who I consider a friend, oh no, bro, you definitely got to see me. You definitely got to talk to me. And my mama, and after I'm done with you, putting hands and feet and possibly something
Lupita?
on possibly Lupita with you. Oh, I'm definitely going in there while my mama fresh out the shower. Fuck all that, bro. We gotta talk. Like, fuck that. I saw every single thing. So what the fuck is your problem?
That part.
What the fuck is your problem? Like, regardless, no, and I'm not even talking about the fact that my mom and dad are still together. Just the fact that you went in there with a person I consider my friend.
Gerald,
let Heather get her point off real quick, man.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The shit that's tripping me out is the fact that, because it still goes along with what y'all are saying of how the fuck do you not say nothing, nigga? You went 5 years. without
went
saying
into the fire,
anything,
you went into the
that means
walk.
this motherfucker was still coming back and forth to your house. That means y'all still carrying on, and you didn't say shit. That no, something is. You are way too passive about that. Way too fucking passive.
times 5 equals
Even after the
1,825
fucking divorce,
days.
you still coming to my house.
So
Even
which
after the
means
divorce.
and you say that's
Not
1,000
including
what?
leap,
You say
not
that's
including
1,000
leap,
what?
not including leap year, but 1825.
Okay, 1825. So we cut that in half. Cut that in half.
Divided by 2. 91250.
So that means 912 days out of 5 years, you probably been snacking my mama. Absolutely not.
At this
Coming
at
to
this
my
point,
house. Like, what the fuck?
I got a double life. I got a double life sentence
I'm
at this
at
point.
liberty.
I'm never coming home. Y'all put me in a cell next to R. Kelly because I'm never coming home.
I'm
He
at
and my mama gotta
liberty
go.
to do something to you, bro. I'm gonna be
Bro.
so fucking fair. I'm gonna be so fucking high. Take a walk. I wish I would take a walk. I will be sitting on the couch when y'all done, and I'm about to like if I don't
I'm not waiting till you're done, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not letting you finish.
I'm not
Okay,
I'm not
I
waiting
can
till you're done.
understand that as well. But yeah,
Like, you don't even get the voice of that nigga out now.
Bro, we
Man.
we no longer
No.
friends. We about to, bro. It's about to be a whole like A just said. You might as well put me next to R. Kelly. You might as well put me
Double
next
life
to
sentence.
Bro.
a life
Man.
sentence, bro. My mama, out of all the women in the world, my mama.
My mama and my friend, they gone.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hurt my mama, but we definitely
Shit.
I'm not gonna hurt my mama, but we
Shit.
definitely gonna have a adult conversation at that point. No,
Ain't no
bro,
adult conversation
you're not
I can
doing that.
have.
Mama, if you
I'm
still
sorry.
watching, please don't go after none of my friends because
Because my thing is, it's not me. It's not the fact that it will be the child of me. Her fate being in my hands. It's gonna be in my daddy's hands at that point.
No,
Hey,
fuck my
That's
before
my
you
daddy.
get to
You
her,
think
it's
that
the
motherfucker
No,
get-
I'm not
that
even letting this
motherfucker
shit get to my daddy. I'm not
going
letting this
to
shit
Before
get
it's
to
find
my
my
out.
daddy,
No,
it's
no.
all in my hands.
It's
We're
all
talking
in
about-
my hands. Yes, like
I'm-
A just said,
I'm
it's all in my
sorry.
hands. Like, no, bro. No.
Like,
I'm
beat
sorry.
my whole-
I'm sorry,
beat
but
my
I
no.
ain't
whole
taking no walk.
Point blank
I
period.
can't
Nah.
take a walk.
But no, you're gonna have to talk to my daddy about that one.
Fuck that.
Fuck all that.
Fuck that.
Fuck all
In
that.
the words
Like,
of
You
Eminem,
better
I'm
be
sorry,
there.
mama.
I'm
I
gonna tell her
hurt
every
you.
single thing
I
I
didn't need to
saw
make you
her.
cry, but tonight clean out my
everything.
closet. That's
Let's
what's
just say
exactly gonna happen.
hypothetically, if I
I'm
do
telling you.
let it get to my daddy.
Wait.
I'm about to be like
If it
Howard.
gets to
I'm
my
about be
daddy,
like
I
Diana
deserve
from-
to.
I'm being
I
like
deserve my
Diana
ass
from
whooping.
Power.
It
It
My
ain't
shit
no
from
wonder.
the
It's
table.
gonna
Listen,
get there because I'm gonna tell him. I'm
I'm
telling
Oh
shit
no,
from
no,
the-
y'all
I'm
know my
shit
daddy a
from the
butcher.
table.
I want him to slice and dice a nigga. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
Like
I
I
don't
said,
want daddy to go
if
to
it,
jail.
I'm not even gonna let it
telling.
get to my daddy. Like when my dad pull up from work, oh yeah, it's about to be some shit. It's about to be some shit on my account,
Hey, listen, my pop's gonna pull up and see all them police cars outside.
bruh. And I guarantee you this: if I
Alright,
did
step away.
end one of my friends for that, my daddy will bail me out in a heartbeat because
I'm
I
calling-
did
I ain't
do
worried
what's
about- I ain't
right
worried about being bailed
and I
out.
did it on.
I'm
his-
calling the
on his
other
honor.
family.
Hey,
Bruh.
I'm
you
I'm
let
sorry.
his family know what
I'm
happened.
post.
How about
I'm
that?
post.
Yeah, my family
I'm
ain't about to know
calling
what
the
happened.
other family double A. You already know that.
Man.
Look, my family ain't gonna even get to know what happened. They gonna have to. They gonna have to find out at my arraignment. That's what's gonna have to happen. Tell you
At
that
your-
much, no fucking way.
Well,
At your
No
court. At
fucking
your
way.
court appointment.
Millions of women in this, millions of women in California. My mama, nah, bro, nah. And you know better.
That's grimy.
You know
biz.
better.
All
That's
the
what I mean.
homeboys know there's one rule. We don't do the mamas, we don't do the sisters, we don't do
Yeah.
the cousins.
Cousins and
Nah.
you know all that shit.
Nobody in your
Yeah,
family.
what you do. But
Everybody
my
in
mama
the
and my
family-
sister
Hey.
do
Any
not.
female member of the family.
Listen, thank you, Meech. I look at your mama as my mama. I look at your sister as my sister. I get your cousin as my
Exactly.
cousin.
So I'm not like
we don't,
no,
we
bro.
don't do that.
Vice
Cousin,
versa,
that ain't my
man.
cousin. At the end of the day, whatever you do,
Well,
what you do.
that's
But-
Jay's rule with the cousins. But at the end of the day, we all got the same rules when it comes to being that close in the family. Like, nah.
Yeah, bro. Like, no,
No.
absolutely not. I used to wipe this girl nose, or this mama done, or this woman done got me
Birth
out of
me.
some shit got me out of some shit at school or whatever. The fuck. Absolutely not.
No,
Yeah.
I will end
fuck
you,
all that,
bro.
man.
I will
Fuck all
end
that,
you.
bro.
Everybody
Leave
Man.
my
got
mama alone. Leave
I'm
my
pu-
sister alone.
Pew, everybody got to
I-
die.
Everybody. Everybody
got
gotta
to
be ended.
Everybody meeting the fucking blade at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Mama say the next.
You mean the
I tell
motherfucking
you,
blade, man.
I'm gonna
You know
just end
it's
it here.
real. Me
I'm
gotta
just
bring
end
out
it
his
here.
swords.
I'm gonna just end it here. The next story of
Damn
Snap
right, and I keep the motherfucking sharpened too.
will be me. The next story of Snap will be me.
I'm right.
Believe that.
I'm writing the UTR. Am I wrong? I killed everybody in the whole house.
Nope.
Oh, you can't kill everybody. Daddy now.
Not everybody, but
Just
Well,
to
Daddy
get
ain't
parties,
home.
though, bro.
but
Obviously,
trust me,
Daddy ain't
bro.
home. Obviously, Will Smith out with Dwayne Martin somewhere.
Like I said, the
too
four of y'all
far.
know when I see red, it's done. I don't,
Wait,
the four of y'all know when I see red, it's over. So yeah, there's no fucking way, no way at all.
the way
I'm
Eric
sorry,
said that, Eric
Facebook.
will
I'm
be
sorry,
standing outside
YouTube.
on
I'm
the
sorry,
porch like
TikTok,
Michael
whatever.
following. Like,
Bruh.
what happened?
Bruh, I'm telling you.
Meet the
No,
niggas right at the door.
absolutely
I meet
not.
the police
My
officer right at the door. Yep, I did it. I'm responsible. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead and lock me up right now.
look,
please.
look here,
happened.
look.
They're gonna be like, my nigga, I would have did the same thing. Just so
I-
you
look,
know.
I'm not mad at you.
I will be
You
so
still got
cooperate.
paid.
I will be so I will cooperate so much that they can handcuff me with my hands in front of me. Like, yeah, take me, bro. Take me.
You
It's like, don't
incorporate?
even read me. Don't
You
even
know what the fuck I
read
mean.
me the Miranda. I'm done.
Cooperate.
I'm good. I'm done. I did
No
what I had to
fucking
do
way.
today. That's all that matters.
Sorry, Jay.
You ain't about to be digging my mama out. What the fuck is you talking about? That's like, fuck is you talking about?
Okay, let's get to the comments so we can get one more story out, y'all.
We just have one. My cousin said straight fire for that bun down.
I'm about to say, Heather, if you didn't read it the way he wrote it, I was gonna cut you.
Oh man, you start all over again. Do it again.
Right.
Use the right voice.
Wait. Read it again. Read it again.
We do.
He said straight fire for that bun down.
There you go.
Bun them down.
Yeah, and in Kevin Hart's voice, I'm a killer. In your face. Sure.
That's
Everybody
Donald Trump
gonna
still.
be ended.
That's Donald Trump still, Jay.
Please don't.
No.
Please don't. We don't have time. We don't have time.
I can paste this shit back to my avatar now.
Don't have
no.
time.
Next
Please,
story.
Don't
for
have
the love
time.
of
Next
God,
story.
no.
Hold on. I got something.
Jay,
for you.
no, we don't have fucking
No.
time. No, stop.
All right. I'll leave
Jay,
it alone.
no, damn.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, put.
A little over a year ago, I was taken in by my friend, female 30, because I became homeless. At first, her man and I didn't get along, which led to small fights between them. Because I was going through a rough time, I was messy and loud and admittedly wasn't a great roommate. At first, it was mostly her who was helping me settle in. I don't cook, so she would cook for us and overall just helped me live again. And as I lived with them, her man, male 30, and I began to warm up to each other. We have a lot in common, so I feel like it was bound to happen. She's not a hiker, so he and I will go hiking together. We can hang out on the couch when she's not around, nagging about the messes we made. She was a health freak, so when she's not around, we share junk food and hid it from her. He understands my needs and wants in ways no one was able to before. He's become my favorite person. Recently, I realized I love him more than her. I would follow him to the ends of the earth if he allowed it. I hate it when they are sitting together and I would try to sit right in between them. And I want to be where he is at all times, and I get upset when they are together without me. She caught me laying on his lap and told him that I'm trying to steal him. He tried to laugh it off and push me off, which hurt my feelings. He doesn't know it, but I am trying to steal him. I want to be with him and kiss him forever. So Reddit, would I be an asshole if I love my friend's man more than my friend, despite everything she's done for me?
Oh Lord,
Bitch,
You
you lucky.
didn't even have to come to fucking Reddit to ask that question. You are the asshole. What the fuck?
Bitch, you lucky she ain't ended you.
The sunglasses are out. Y'all get out the way. Get out the way. The sunglasses are out.
Let me go on mute. Go ahead, Meech. I'm gonna let you have this one.
Yep. Let me go ahead and do that.
It wouldn't be the last show without a crash out. So, to the person that wrote this story, thank you. You're responsible for this. So, therefore, you are the most grimiest, trifling, no good, inconsiderate bitch to ever walk the grace of the fucking earth. How fucking dare you? Like you played off of your friend's kindness at the end of it all, and you want to act like you wasn't snaking your motherfucking best friend's man. You dumb bitch. You knew from the gate you wanted him. It doesn't take a motherfucking rocket scientist to say that you're an asshole, you're a grimy bitch, and you don't even belong to the fucking streets. You belong to the fucking city. You belong to the goddamn city at the end of the day, because the city can have your trifling ass. Like if I was the friend, yeah, all your shit would be out on the front porch, lighter fluid and all.
Damn line between love and oh no, wait until it's hell. Go ahead. Wrong movie.
Lighter fluid and all. basically you leaving with nothing. And the nigga, you gotta go too.
Thank you, Meat. I'll wait to see if you dressed him.
No, you gotta go too.
Lay on the lap.
Everybody getting the fuck out the house.
Exactly.
I'm
Laying
sorry,
on the
but
lap.
no.
You was Ebony walking around here in your panties the whole time Diamond at school. That was you, Ebony. When Diamond told you to put some clothes on, he said, "For who, Lance? He ain't nobody." That's who you was. You was Ebony.
My God.
Just so you know, I think they were sleeping each other at that.
I agree.
Did it go out? Or was that me?
He went on mute
Oh, he went on mute.
You went on mute too fast, I think, from my computer.
really fast.
Mine's
No,
too.
I'm just saying. I think they were sleeping together at that point. Is what I was saying when she said, "Luva, who Lance? He ain't nobody." Yeah, he didn't seen that ass butt naked already.
Of course. They same reason why she was laying on his lap in this story. It don't take rocket scientists to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to ensure that I have the right details that her friend let her stay with her, right? That she was,
Yeah,
Wait,
he was the one that was on hard times and moved in with her friend.
absolutely.
so it was a he that
Which-
moved in with a
No.
couple. Or was it a
The
she?
woman moved in. The woman moved
Okay,
in.
so okay.
The friend was
Got me
the
a little
other
nervous for a
woman.
second.
Yeah.
Mhm. So basically, not only did you ruin you want to ruin your friendship, you also want to ruin your
Shelter.
shelter,
Where you lay
where
your head
bitch,
at
you can get
nighttime.
kicked the fuck out and not have not a motherfucking place to go over a dude that's not even your.
And not to
You're
mention,
ruining
she's
a
a good
marriage,
friend for
a
letting you. And not to
friendship,
mention, she's a
and
good
where you
friend.
live.
You'll fuck over your good friend that made sure that you had a roof over your head over a nigga that's not even yours.
And once again, Faith has fucked the family. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yes, I said it. But he
Bada
fucked
bing.
her husband.
Bada
I
bing.
let the family in my house, and you know what? The family fucked my husband.
It's literally it's the situation. Can't even.
It's a goddamn shame. Like there's other dicks you could have hopped around with, and you choose your
Reaching his
you choose
language
your-
lately.
and you
He tried
choose
to
your best
avoid
friend.
I'm calling Mama Meech in the morning. I'm sorry. I had enough of this, Meech. You are not
No.
going to
No. He's
No,
saying
no.
exactly what needs to
No.
be said. Go
Fuck.
ahead, Meech.
No, fuck the dumb shit. There's a million dicks you could bounce around on, and you choose your best friend. Bitch,
You choose your best
bitch,
friend.
you deserve to live alone. You deserve to live a lonely life in crappiness and piss. And I don't feel sorry for your dumb ass.
He said bitch 10 times tonight.
I should have kept that crash out.
Talk to him, Meech.
Definitely should have
Talk
kept that
to
up
him.
there.
Put them shades on and talk to him.
You go ahead and just, we gonna keep it up.
I don't like the battery in the back you giving Meech right now. You definitely putting a battery in his
I
back.
love it. I love it. Tell him, Meech. Tell him what type of Grammy.
Thank you for the story, because y'all, thanks to the story, y'all get the final crash out of the season. So thank you.
Now you got Meech walking through the casino like he Tupac on his way to meet Orlando Anderson right now to go stomp him out. That's how Meech walking, all fast with his pants all up. I don't like this for Meech right now.
I love it. Walk through that casino, Meech, and tell him. Eddie got the beads on. Tell him.
Put boot to face at this point, right over a death row chain.
Oh man.
Damn.
I think we're all in agreement of how we feel about this story. Yes, she is the asshole, because the fuck.
Take off your glasses, Meech, so you can cool down for a minute.
I'm not gonna keep putting this banner up.
I won't
Crash
deny
out
it.
over.
All right, I think
Crash
we good.
ups open.
I think we good
won't
now, y'all.
deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to
Shut the fuck up,
Meech.
Ew.
Slow down, Suge. You saw what happened later on that night now, so slow down, Suge.
Oh shit.
Hey, I got hit in the head. He nothing. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right,
And with that being said,
we got one comment. Huro says makings for a great Tubi movie. Facts.
right.
It's been
Bruh,
we've seen
bruh,
too many movies about this already.
Many Tubi movies like this, bro.
All
We seen
Trust
regular
me,
movies.
Just search and you'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
We seen
That's
Players
true.
Club. We seen Soul Food. How many more movies? Black movies do we need about this?
About this. How many?
Come on.
Okay.
Hey, fuck that. UTR is coming out with a Tubi movie. Just wait. All
Yes.
shot with our iPhone.
Yeah. So you'll be able to see the blades of grass all through it. You'll be able to see every single thing in 4K with an iPhone. Get ready, y'all.
My cousin said, write all the Tubi movies.
Don't be
Not all of them. There's some good ones out there, but
You gotta
Don't be
search.
mad.
majority, yes, you got that.
Was
Everybody
good.
cheating on Tubi.
80
Believe that.
good.
If we filming this in
80%
LA,
of them.
you're gonna hear some sirens go off in the background, by the way. Maybe even a ghetto bird overhead, but it'll be gone in 2 seconds.
Hey, I'm telling you, I moved
Hey,
up here.
and we're not gonna, like, when you see that person with the fake blood come out, just ignore that. Just know that we're not gonna edit that out the movie. Okay.
yeah, and just know that our budget wasn't up. So just know that we need y'all for budget and props and more blood and etc. Or everything will be computer animated. So
And be aware, you may hear a voice in the background saying, "Okay, cut."
yes,
Action.
sir.
Stage right.
Action. But y'all let Tyler Perry do it. So don't be mad when UTR do it. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
With that being said,
Thank you for that.
we are done. This has concluded our season of Talk Your Shit. We love y'all.
We love y'all. With like I said, with Thanksgiving around the corner. It's a lot of things to be thankful for. Like I said, we all woke up. We're all able to give you this entertainment. We're all able to laugh and joke in these triumph times. And before we go, can we possibly give some more what we're thankful? No, we can't. Okay.
No.
With that being said, because the professor has spoken, I guess. So we're gonna pass the baton off to the lovely Heather B. If you can please take us out.
Thank you so much for everybody who tuned in tonight for our last episode, our season finale of our season. Thank you so much for your constant support, all the comments, the shares, the likes, reactions. We see everything, so we truly do appreciate it all. Just make sure that you do continue to follow, even though we probably won't be back until next year. Just make sure to continue to follow all of our social media accounts, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, things of that nature for any additional shorts or just any little fun things that we post. But we'll definitely be back with more topics, more shit to be talked next year. And we just hope that everyone does enjoy their holiday season. Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year until we meet again. Let me see. My last words is listening to a lot of these stories that we read tonight. It was a lot. It was filled with a lot of selfishness, a lot of just people overstepping people's boundaries, things of that nature. I know that we're going into a time right now where this is the moment where you would think family would be together, thankful for each other, things of that nature, but all relationships are not like that. So for the ones who do decide that you do not want to deal with your family, just know that you're not obligated to. You are obligated to keep your peace. You are obligated to stay happy. But for the ones that are trying, the ones that are trying to make amends, they're the ones that are trying to keep their relationships together and connected. May you continue with your healing throughout those family dynamics, and that you are able to push forward through those times. Again, right now, based on the economics, it's a lot of things right now that could be keeping us down, but we have to be grateful and on understanding of the things that we still do have and the connections that we still do have with people. So I just want to tell everybody, including the people on the screen, how much I do love and adore and appreciate each and every one of you guys. And that's it.
Meech.
I would love to say for everyone that tuned in to this segment and it being our season finale, y'all really came and showed your support, and y'all gave the energy to get the ball rolling with our season finale, and not just the season finale, but all the segments that we do, and we appreciate that to the max. And we're in the holiday season, and just cherish the holidays to the fullest. Thanksgiving, always be thankful, not just on Thanksgiving, but be thankful every day, and just have a wonderful, memorable Merry Christmas and a memorable Happy New Year. And we will definitely be back next year with more segments for your viewing pleasure. And as far as final remarks, I ain't gonna hold you. These stories show that there's a whole lot of the griminess of people is off the rails, and it really shows that everyone doesn't have your best interests at heart. So for the people that do have your best interests at heart and actually fuel you to evolve and motivate you to be a better version of yourself, hold those people closest to you, because those are the people that are going to ride with you, good, bad, or indifferent. I mean, regardless of the fact of how many times you fall down, they're there to make sure you get back up. And that's why I'm thankful for these fabulous people here on the screen, because they do exactly that and more. So hold those people that actually mean you well in life. Hold those people close, and to everyone that wants to play on the person that you are. Don't even fret about them, because they're gonna get their just desserts in the end. And I'll leave it at that.
Okay, talk your shit, Meech. Talk your shit. Double A, what you got to?
I don't think y'all know this, but this wraps up 6 seasons that we have in the book right now. And I just want to applaud each and every one of y'all for wrapping up 6 seasons of a podcast. Just so we can flex a little bit. Let me just run off some things that didn't go as long as 6 seasons, but let's just talk about some of our favorite TV shows. Insecure only had 5 seasons. Sheesh. Everybody Hates Chris only have 4 seasons. The Boondocks only have 4 seasons. The Bernie Mac Show 5 seasons. Living Single 5 singles. 5 seasons. What I'm saying, singles. 5 seasons for Living Single. Lovecraft Country 1 season. The Carmichael Show 3 seasons. The PJs 2 seasons. Being Mary Jane was 4 seasons, and we did 6 seasons, y'all. So, again, congrats to each and every one of you guys on this TV, Jesus, on this computer screen tonight. I do appreciate you all. I look forward to season number 7 in the new year with you guys. And my closing remarks after I'm done flexing, I would say respect is big. Respect yourself and respect others. Respect doesn't look like different. A lot of different things. Respect is very uniform, and when you see it, address it. When it's done, move appropriate. But respect yourself. Demand respect from others. And I'll see you in the new year. I'm out.
Well, 6 seasons. 6 seasons is a monumental thing, especially for us. I mean, we started this thing when we were in COVID, when times were trying. We didn't know where anything was going as far as this world is concerned. We didn't know, and as you see, 5 individuals with 5 different opinions came together and made UTR's Talk Your Shit. And I'm going to say that I couldn't be more happier with the 4 people that I do share the screen with, the opinions that I've heard all 6 seasons, and the laughter and even the opinions I didn't agree with. But that just lets you know that we are different. We're different. We're the same, but we're different. And you couldn't ask for a better group of individuals to share a screen with than these 4 individuals. I mean, we all lead different lives. We all have different things that we are pushing towards in life, and we all have the same goal as UTR Talk Your Shit as we push together. I'm getting a little emotional right now because just for AA to say that this is 6 seasons is extremely crazy, because we didn't think that we would even do this the way we're doing it right now. And I want to thank everybody individually on this screen for the hard work they put in with their personal lives, as well as the UTR Talk Your Shit brand, because sometimes it's a lot. Like we take what we have from our personal lives and bring it here, and we find a way to make each other better and to grow as individuals and as one. And like I said before, I couldn't have asked for 4 different individuals that I share this screen with. I love you guys more than words can even remotely say, because you guys have got me through trying times. You guys have got me through a lot of shit, and this show has got me through a lot of shit. So I appreciate it. If I don't say it enough, my apologies, but it needs to be said before we get out of here. And one more thing before I get to my final remarks: be thankful for, I'm not saying being thankful for the bad in your life, but be thankful for the good at the end of the day, because there's always someone in life doing worse than you. There's always someone who has, a way worse life than you have. And that's always something to be thankful for. So like everyone said, happy Thanksgiving, happy, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa if you celebrate that, and happy New Year. And I know professors laughing at me because I'm taking a little bit long, but
No, I'm not.
but final thoughts is I don't really have no final thoughts. It's just a lot of these fucking stories are fucking bananas, and they all lead to people cheating and letting people get close than they should. But it is just I don't know what to say as far as final thoughts. But I love y'all. I love the audience. I love the comments. As me always say in every show, you guys are the MVP. Y'all keep gearing us to do what we do at the end of the day. And we'll be back next year. And I'll see you then. And I'm out.
I'm gonna say this: 6 seasons. We've been through a lot. You guys have watched us grow, from not being organized to just, over talking to talking. If you look, you'll notice the difference of the weight change throughout the years with me. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has watched, continue to watch, who will continue to watch. The new people's coming in. This is holiday time. This is when people are at their lowest with mental health, with just things going on in the world. Be nice to people. Just be nice. A simple hi, encouraging words. It don't take much. Like Jay said, there are some worse than us out here in the world, but just be that guiding light. And with that being said, live life, love, and laugh. And that's all I got.
And with that being said, we have come to the end of the.
We have one more comment.
Oh, most definitely. Let's get that off. Let's get that off.
The comment is from Aaron. Language is in the dictionary is cop or rate on in my professor voice. Jack.
Yeah. And with that being said, thank you for growing with us. Thank you for continue to be here. Thank you for seeing us through our flaws.
We got one more. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
For seeing us through our flaws and our growth. This is the end of Talk Your Shit, season 6. Take care of yourselves and each other. We love y'all. See y'all next year.
Bye, y'all.